Hello everyone, hope everyone's having a good Wednesday today. A bit of a rainy day here. You may hear some rain on the roof occasionally, but that happens. So today I decided to do my final 5 packs of 1988 Maxx racing cards. I know you're all probably getting tired of seeing these, but this is the final 5 cards. I didn't have any other new boxes. I do have a box of 94 Maxx Premier Plus. Didn't really want to open that one today. So I just went ahead and decided I'd finish up these final 5 packs of 88 Maxx cards and see what we can pull, and we'll go ahead and get those out of the way now. So the first pack, we oh good, we didn't damage that one. The cover card, of course, with the 10 collector cards. Let's see who we have. Ken Bouchard. Last time we pulled one of these, it was the Engaged card, and this one also is Ken Bouchard Engaged. Flip it over. We have Derek Cope, 1990 winner of the Daytona 500, and they actually spelled his name correctly on this card. Derek was a contender for Rookie of the Year in 1987, driving Fred Stokes' number 19 Fords. Here we go, we got pit action. I believe this is in Dover. Cannot confirm that. Dave Pletcher again. We seem to be seeing him a lot in these cards. Dave, an ARCA driver from the 80s. We have Jimmy Horton, super modified driver from New Jersey. Had a spectacular crash in the 93 Die Hard 500 where his car actually left the track at Talladega. And how about that? Earnhardt's back again. Another Earnhardt Championship card. One of my favorite cards. Again, I know you're probably getting tired of seeing the back of this card, but I got thinking about this card earlier. We talked about he only had 2 DNFs, did not finishes in 1987 at Dover and Riverside. But something impressive to look at, he won 6 of the first 8 races, and if not for a 16th place finish in the Motorcraft 500 at Atlanta, a race he was dominating, he would have won 7 in a row. Got Cars on Pit Lane in Charlotte, 1987 fall race. I can tell it's a fall race. We have Neil Bonnet's Pontiac Grand Prix for Raymock Racing. And checklist number 69, which has card 59 as 1988 begins. In the second release, the cards were actually, card 59 is Brett Bodine. Put those over there for now. Go to our second pack, see what we can pull out of the second pack here. Don't know if anybody watched Sunday's race. Martin Truex Jr. put on a dominating performance and punched his ticket to the season finale at Homestead, as he will be one of 4 drivers racing for the championship. The other 3 spots will be figured up in the next 2 weeks. So here we go with pack number 2 for today. Again, 10 collector cards. Richard Childress, car owner for Dale Earnhardt, back in the day. Larry Pearson, 1986 and 87 Busch Grand National Series champion, son of David Pearson. We have Larry Pollard. J.D. McDuffie, tragically killed in 1991 at Watkins Glen. Ran a record 653 NASCAR races without 1 career win. Lake Speed, who won the 1988 Trans-South 500 in Darlington. The aforementioned 1987 Motorcraft 500. This was the race Dale Earnhardt dominated, but he ended up breaking an alternator late in the race while leading, relegating him to the 16th place finish that we talked about a few moments ago. Alan Quicky's Xerox Ford Thunderbird. Very nice looking car. Richard Petty. This looks like North Wilkesboro. If it is in the fall, because that green car in the background, Benny Parsons, the Folgers car, ran the decaffeinated colors in the second half of 1987. And we have checklist number 19, which covers the first 25 cards of the set. Pack number 3. I don't think we'll do as good as we did in the first 5 packs and pull 3 of those Earnhardt Championship cards, but still one of my favorite cards to pull. So again, cover card with 10 collector cards in the Starburst there. Buddy Baker, I don't think we've pulled him yet in these packs. If we have, I apologize. Buddy is the 1980 Daytona 500 winner and won the race at a record average speed that still stands. We have Eddie Bearschwell from San Antonio, Texas. Eddie was a contender for the 1985 Rookie of the Year campaign. Buddy Arrington, longtime independent driver from Virginia, one of the last drivers to drive for Dodge before they came back in 2001. His last start in a Dodge product was in 1985. Now we have a Dale Jarrett rookie card. This is when Dale was driving part of the season for Haas Ellington and part of the season for Cale Yarborough. 1987, he drove for Eric Friedlander for Rookie of the Year. Wound up, I believe, third that year in Rookie of the Year. Jimmy Means, longtime independent driver, currently fields cars in the Xfinity Series for David Starr. We have Davey Allison and Dale Earnhardt featured on the front of this card here. I'm not sure what the back of the card has on it. The Manufacturers Battle. So NASCAR does have a manufacturer's title. It's done a little different than it was done back then, but they still do have a manufacturer's title. Here's a nice aerial shot of Talladega Superspeedway. Back then was known as Alabama International Motor Speedway. And here you see the track diagram with the ticket office information. Not sure if that number still works or not, but I know that their website, TalladagaSuperspeedway.com, I believe is the website now. Ken Schrader's Folger Chevy that he raced for Rick Hendrick in 1988. And our checklist, again, is number 19. So we'll go to pack number 4, our next to last pack. This one's being a little more difficult to open, but we'll get her. So we have Benny Parsons, 1973 NASCAR Cup Series champion, as well as 1975 Daytona 500 winner. 1988 was Benny's last year on the circuit. He would retire and work for ESPN, ABC, and some of the other broadcasting companies throughout the rest of his career. Mickey Gibbs, short track driver from Alabama. Last ran in Cup Series in 1991 for Team 3 Racing. Rodney Combs, dirt tracker from West Virginia. Ran well on the big tracks, had a couple of top 10 finishes in his Cup Series career. We have another Ernie Irvan rookie card. We pulled one of those the other day. Ernie was a contender for 1988 Rookie of the Year. See here we have Davey Allison, Ricky Rudd, and Greg Sachs. Can't tell if that's Dover or Charlotte. I'm going to go with Charlotte since a lot of the pictures were taken there. I can tell that's Greg Sachs because it's car number 50 and not car number 75. There were two identical Valvoline cars that ran in 1987. Here's a photo of the Charlotte Motor Speedway front straightaway. Very, very packed house that day. We have the Riverside International Raceway card. And our next to last card, Richard Petty's Pontiac Grand Prix. You can tell that this is a test car from early on in 88 at Daytona because there is no STP logo there on the quarter panel. So obviously during practice or testing during the early season of 88. We have our final pack of 1988 Maxx that we're going to open up here. Hopefully I'll get some new boxes here soon. I don't know if I'll get on eBay and get some other boxes. I got a couple that I'm looking at. There's also some blaster boxes at some retailers that I'm also eyeballing that I'd like to do for the channel. We'll just see what happens over the next few weeks. So we have 10 collector cards again. J.D. McDuffie, Lake Speed, Terry Labonte rookie card. That's a nice one. Terry raced from 1979 to just a few years ago when he stepped down and decided to retire full-time. Here we have Larry Pollard again. Larry Pearson. We have the Daytona International Speedway track card. There you see Lake Lloyd right in the middle of the picture. The dirt that they used to create the banks at Daytona is where they got the dirt to create Lake Lloyd. So Lake Lloyd, they have fishing tournaments, powerboat races, and such, so Daytona is a multi-purpose facility. We have another Alan Quickie Xerox Thunderbird. Always liked that car. And we have a Davey Allison Rookie of the Year card. Always enjoy that card. Davey was the first rookie contender to win 2 races in one season. He wasn't the first rookie to win, but he was the first to win 2 in 1987. And our checklist card is card number 100. I'm not sure if there's any variations on this card. I'm not seeing anything that I would notice there. But there you see our big hits for today. We got Terry Labonte, Ernie Irvan, Dale Jarrett rookie cards, Davey Allison Rookie of the Year card, the Dale Earnhardt Championship card. Yes, I'm going to say it, that is not the Dale Earnhardt rookie card. This is the Dale Earnhardt rookie card, the 1989 Maxx card. Very nice card to have in your collection. So don't be fooled on eBay. That card is not the Dale Earnhardt rookie card. Again, once we reach 100 subscribers, I'll be giving away this 1998 VIP Tony Stewart rookie card. Very attractive card. So please hit that like button, comment, subscribe to my videos, throw me a follow on Twitter at Hallie Emery. Everybody have a good day. Thanks for watching.